First and foremost, as always, we like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakha, Kodash.
Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to you, brothers, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. We are the brothers from Great Millstone Northwest, coming back with another sit down. And we want to get into the beginning of sorrows, okay? Because the times we're living in, you know, the Most High has sorrows coming upon the earth, and it's to judge these people who have lived carelessly, man. You have Israelites as well as heathens living in the earth carelessly, being proud, being rebellious, neglectful, you know, of who it is that even created them. So the Most High has sorrows coming to this earth. And like many of brothers have done videos on, the situation out there in Dallas, Houston, all of Texas is a result of pride. So more things as like that are going to happen on the earth, man. Okay, but dealing with America, the Most High He's saving the best for last, man. Like Yahweh Shai, when he did his first miracle, the man said, usually you save the best wine for last. You know, people's already drunk. Say the best wine for last, but I mean,
start with the best.
Start with the best, and you then you bring out the weaker wine, the water. So like, well, that goes against what I was gonna say, but saving the best for last. Put the good wine out first, and so on and so forth. But in the case of America, the Most High is saving the best for last, because all these other nations get jacked up here and there. You see certain things going on, like even within certain EU nations, European Union nations, riots, France, you know, Greece years ago. Here in America, people are docile, and this is one of the places where they're heavily pushing that Crown Royal 2020. You know, here in Israel, you know, other places as well, but the Most High got something special for this place. Whoever got something, go ahead.
This is 2nd Esdras chapter 8, verse 50. It says, "For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride."
Right. And these people in this world have walked in great pride, man. Especially women. Women feel entitled to the best life has to offer. You can be the ugliest woman on the planet Earth, but as long as you got some leggings and some fake eyelashes, and create an Instagram account, somebody's going, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
be all in your DMs or some shit.
You got old decrepit ass women with fans only pages, and they're making money too.
Yeah.
Like, this place is fucking sick, man.
Yeah, there was an article a brother put out. Some Edomite woman in California, a mother of three, her 3 sons got suspended or got expelled or whatever, got kicked out of the private school they was attending because the mother had an OnlyFans page making like $160,000 a month.
That's how she was affording their
something
schooling.
like that. I don't know how she was, but you know what I'm saying? Like that's just the world we live in, man. You know, this place is engulfed in pride. You know. Go ahead, Alan.
Oh yeah,
that was it. Okay.
I got something.
Okay.
This is Matthew.
Read yours after if you got something.
This is Matthew 24, and I'm gonna start at verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came up to him privately, saying, "Tell us tell us when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world?"
Right, and this was after the Passover, during the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Or they had just had the Passover, and they were in the Feast of Unleavened Bread, and they were asking the Lord, look, you know, hey, what are we to be looking forward to? What do we got to look out for?
Mm-hmm.
And through the Spirit, we're approaching that same time, man. The Passover is you know, not too far down the road, around the corner, like the brother said. And you know, expect to go through some shit. You know, you got Esau doing everything in his power to demonize the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we're in those times, man. We're in those times. You gonna say something, bro?
Hey, I want to clarify what got brought up just a little bit ago. You know, a couple minutes back about the
wine.
yeah, about the
Okay.
wine. So this is John chapter 2 verse 10. It says, and saith unto him, every man at the beginning doeth set forth good wine, and when men have well drunk, then that which is worse, but thou hast kept the good wine until now. This beginning of miracles did Yahushua in Cana of Galilee, and manifested forth his glory, and his disciples believed on him.
Mm-hmm.
Point being that just because that got brought up, I wanted to actually bring about how the statement was put forth,
Mm-hmm.
as far as that the good ones put forth first, and then it's, at the end of it they'll put forth the bad one. But in this case, they said that the good one was put forth in the beginning.
Okay.
The water.
Reading on, this is verse 4. It says, and Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Yeah, you see, you know, people claiming to be the anointed. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you got the discomforter.
Yep.
Which, you know, if he's actually
Well, he's comforted
dead,
now.
yeah. I mean, if
In
he's
the spirit
actually,
world.
yeah, if he's actually dead.
Yeah, kind
You know,
of.
versus,
That could have been some
you know,
bullshit.
Well, we've seen that. You know, wars and rumors of wars. We've been seeing that for years. Brothers that's been in this thing for a couple of years. You know, back in 2015, 16, the conflict with Iran, not Iran. Well, Syria, Iraq, America.
That
You
goes
know,
back to like
Afghanistan.
2011.
Yeah, I was just about to
That's
say.
when it was really popping off.
Yeah. The Arab Spring,
Mm-hmm.
when they had the Arab Spring over in Egypt and Libya and all that, you know. So wars and rumors of wars, we've witnessed that, you know, and it's just gonna continue. The brother just sent me an article dealing with how America today had airstrikes on Syria, you know. So wars and rumors of wars.
Verse 7, it says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows.
Yeah, and Esau playing God using, you know, the HART program and fracking, drilling oil, you know, sucking the oil out of the earth pretty much.
Chemtrails.
You know, chemtrails, all that. And even with the HART program, the chemtrails, the signals that they send from the HART program up in Alaska, those signals or those frequencies get shot up to the ionosphere, I believe, and then they get shot back down to Earth, and Esau uses that as a means to see what's under the earth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if he suspects there's oil here, or there's lithium here, there's gold here, to find out, he'll use the HART program to shoot frequencies up to a certain part of the heavens, back down to the earth to get a map of what's contained under the earth. Now with him doing that, those frequencies mess with the human mind. They mess with your natural frequency.
It mess with the Earth's frequency
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
hmm
You know,
That's
They
why
want
the
that
El
one.
Nino and all that shit. That's why the Earth's out of course right now.
Yeah,
You know, you hear them talking about that El Nino shit and all that. Like, I forget what it is, but it's a disruption in the pattern, natural pattern of the weather cycle, man.
yeah. I was down in growing up in California in middle school during El Nino, and that was the craziest shit ever because it for like 2 weeks it was just a straight storm. It rained to the point to where like every day when I got home, my tennis shoes like up to like if you had on tube socks
Oh yeah.
or the old school socks that go calf socks or whatever you call them, like your shit would be wet, your pants or whatever would be wet up to like to the bottom of your calf or even higher. And this is every day to the point to where when you get home you gotta set your shoes in front of the fireplace or the heater so they can dry off so you can
So your shit don't be stinking and shit.
yeah that and have dry shoes to go to school in, but just to experience the same shit the next day. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy, and that's totally unexpected. Like in the southwest of America.
That's right.
And just on the point of the earthquake,
Yeah.
I know you brothers seen it earlier, but they just tested the earthquake alert system up here in Washington today.
Bro, they've been testing that shit every night, bro. One night they tested it like 4 times in like 5 minutes, bro. Like, that's not 5. It was in 30 minutes. They tested it 4 times.
You talking about the Amber alert or the?
No, the Washington with that little broadcast shit come on TV. That shit came on like 4 times in 30 minutes.
Oh no, I'm talking about the actual earthquake warning system. It says Washington
shit.
will finally be part of a West Coast earthquake early warning system, and they just tested this shit today. So when they tested, I was like, maybe they know something, or maybe because they just like you did a video on it, the heart.
The
you
heart,
know?
yeah.
They maybe they preparing to do something, or maybe they know something, But just going in on that prophecy that the Lord said
Hey,
about the first in the last days.
if I can add on to what both of you brothers are saying, they've also been doing that on the radio as well, as far as giving forth a lot of signals on your radio and then on the cable TV. Also, within these past 2 weeks or so, I've seen a lot of them. I've heard a lot of them on the radio. This broadcast is going into the test and blah blah, and they start playing the signals, and then you'd be watching something on the TV, Shark
Go
Tank.
straight into that shit.
For me, it's Shark Tank because that's mostly what I watch. But then they'll come on saying that they're going to disrupt this program to give forth these signals. Any event of an actual emergency,
Yeah.
this is going to give you everything you need as far as information wise to follow it. But they have been. It has been more
Pumping it
frequent.
out.
It has been more frequent.
And it makes you wonder, why are they doing this?
Mm-hmm.
Why are they giving you this heads up that you need to tune into this system?
Mm-hmm.
Because they about to do something big, man. Something's about to happen.
The earthquake thing that happened today line backs on what you said, because I didn't know that, about the warning system.
Yeah, bro. I only reason I know that it was 4 times because it was the same. I was watching the same fucking show the whole time. It came on 4 times. I was like, man, what the fuck, man? It's on demand, so I gotta keep going into on demand to find the show again to play it. Because every time the shit come on, it takes it off the damn show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, fuck, man. What the hell is this shit? Yeah. It's like, go ahead, bro.
Well,
this is 2nd Ezra 16 and 18, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evil. What shall I do when these evils shall come?
Hey, somebody, real quick, I'm gonna have you read that again, but somebody read Job 15-34 real quick. Because one thing I was just thinking, I was just talking about that warning system. Here it is, Esau throw some shit on TV, letting you know, this is a part of what they call it, it's emergency testing,
Emergency broadcast.
broadcast warning or whatever. So they'll throw that on TV, letting you know that, okay, you know, this ain't a real emergency. We're just doing testing. But in the case of a real emergency, like, this is what to look out for. So how it is Esau throw that on TV, but everything in media is bullshit.
Everything.
Here it is. Oh, we're so concerned about you that if fucking the Russians fly over Alaska and bomb them and then making the way down to Washington and about to bomb Washington, we'll hit this button and your TV say warning. But they're lying about Crown Vic 2020. They're lying about the jab. They're lying about every fucking thing, man. So Esau's a fucking hypocrite, man.
Yeah.
But whoever got that Joe, read that.
Can I add to what you said? Man, just about Esau being a hypocrite, you got Bill Gates over here, got the biggest carbon footprint out of anybody in the world. I think he was number 5 on the list, or number 2. And he wrote a book about how to avoid a climate crisis. Talking about he wants people to lower their emissions, right? So no more concrete, no more stainless steel. And he got some big ass structure built out of concrete.
Yeah.
It's stainless steel. He talking about, you know, lowering the gas, but lowering the amount of gas you use, and he's a Porsche lover, so every chance he get, he be in his Porsche.
Try to
driving
fly all
around.
across the country.
He just bought a new company for his private jet. So now he got a bunch of private jets. He just became one of the world's largest farmers, but he wants people to start eating synthetic beef. Hypocrite.
You heard of that shit they're doing, bro? They're taking human DNA
from celebrities.
from celebrities and making meat out of it, bro. They're taking the cells from celebrities and they're growing meat out of it, and people are eating that shit up, bro. People are actually want a celebrity. That's all I said. That's nothing but cannibalism, man. The fuck kind of shit is that?
Human DNA?
Yes, and they're saying this shit's edible and all this weird shit. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
They turn this into a freak show, man.
Yeah, bro.
This ain't nothing but a circus. The Earth right now is a big circus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bill Gates got his tent. You know what I'm saying? With his
I heard that. I have to back up, bro. I heard this.
Hey, say mad, man.
Oh yeah.
Hey, what we say? We just said the Earth, right?
Yeah.
And
He trying to take the Earth down.
that's a map. That's a map right there. You know what I'm saying? That's a map. Hey, Satan pissed off, man. You know, but what's that? Bill Gates got the program where he's trying to black out the sun.
Oh yeah.
So that's his version of, that's his tent. The tent that's over the whole earth, and everything underneath that shit is a straight circus show, man. A straight circus show, bro. But was there more to what you?
Oh yeah. Did you want him to read
No,
the joke?
go ahead.
Okay.
Go, finish it.
Okay.
Oh no, actually, did you chime in? You chimed in. You didn't read nothing though, right?
You wanted Joe first, and you want to go back to it.
Slightly. Go ahead.
But real quick.
Yeah, I seen the pocket. That's why I was like, go ahead, bro.
Hey, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 10, which says, it's never trust thine enemy. I'm sorry. And he saith unto me, Ecclesiastes, I'm in 2nd Ezra. Sirach chapter 12, verse 10, for whatever reason, I flipped to 2nd Ezra.
Yeah,
My bad.
This brother's gonna, we know.
12 verse 10, exactly. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Yeah, now more than ever, as we approach the end of this thing, not trusting Esau needs to we already don't trust Esau, but it's gonna come down to life or death not trusting Esau.
Yeah.
Scenarios pop in my head all the time of, if in a concentration camp hey shit, you want to work? You know what I'm saying? You got to take this vaccine or take this microchip in order to work. First is gonna be the vaccine. Well, Esau can promise you the world. He can promise you debt forgiveness. He can promise you
that's what they're promising him in Canada.
Yeah.
You say debt, you forgive for your debt, and the ones who don't want to take the jab, they got to go into a concentration camp.
Yeah. that's like the brother Uriah, the elder Uriah in this camp says that a lot of what's going on is a petri dish. So what take note of what's going on in different countries, because those are petri dishes. Like even within the land of Israel, they got the green pass, where in order to operate in society, you want to go to the gym, you want to go dine in at a facility or whatever. You gotta
Stay
have
in a hotel.
Yeah, you gotta have either download an app or certain other ways of proving that you've been COVID vaccinated.
Yeah.
Crown Royal vaccinated in order to operate in society. And dumbass people, oh, I'm so happy. And the perk was, you get free beer. You get free beer.
That's what it was.
Yeah. That when you get the app, download the app
When you
or
show-
whatever. When you
when
sign
you
up
show-
with the bullshit,
Yeah.
you get free beer and stuff.
It's not only that, because I've seen this in multiple platforms, as far as showing that if you do get vaccinated, that you're going to be able to receive this type of incentive.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's you being able to travel across country lines, whether it's you being able to get a discount on this or get a discount on that or get this free item. They've been showing that throughout various different marketable expletives, and I'm using these words as I'm using them just due to the fact to where they can't cut our video.
Yeah,
not,
come.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's true stuff. It's true information. If you show that you got some type of paperwork that shows that you've been jabbed with any type of a vaccine, they can give you these type of incentives. And people are going off of that, man. And they're going to use that exact same strategy when it comes down to that RFID microchip,
Yeah.
which we believe to be the mark of the beast.
And the word for it is gradualism, man. They're gradually
Turn that heat up.
yeah, turning the heat up, man. That's why they're giving these petri dishes in different places, because now you're gonna read about it, see it in your eyes happening over there. So when it does happen over here, it's already in the back of your head that it's happening. Conditioning, yeah. That's what gradualism is. It's just a slow cook, like how you cook a roast or a stew or something. Cook that shit on low for a fucking 2 or 3 days. And that's what Esau has been doing, man.
If I can just add in this one last point, Esau has done very great in this last year in showing forth what it is that people care about. Because he's made it to where if you care about your entertainment, he can tax you on your entertainment. And now he's made it to where if you care about your ability to be able to move freely, he can tax you on your ability to move freely. You see what I'm saying? And that's not going to stop. He's going to only continue to restrict
Yeah.
on those areas.
It's like a bully, man. A bully gonna do so much. He gonna do everything he want to do until he get punched in the shit. You know what I'm saying? He gonna take your white milk. He gonna take your chocolate milk. He gonna take your peanut butter jelly sandwich.
Take your allowance.
Yeah,
Exchange
your
your
allowance.
Take your woman.
Yeah, and until he get socked in the mouth.
Ride your bike.
And you know,
my bike.
let's get to some scriptures. I don't want to keep talking.
Papa got the Job.
Oh, I do got the Job. Let's
15
go
and 34.
Let's go to that real quick. This is Job chapter 15, verse 34. It
24.
says 20.
34.
34?
Yeah,
Oh, it's
34.
fine. It's fine.
It says, "For the congregation of the hypocrites shall be desolate, and fire shall consume the tabernacles of bribery."
Man, this whole system is built off of rape, robbery, murder, bribery. The trillions of dollars that was in the stimulus package, dealing with America, that was passed. They were saying that a lot of that money is allocated to shit that we don't need in a pandemic.
Yeah.
They got all this money, trillions of dollars or millions of dollars, allocated to go to
Small businesses.
no to Planned Parenting.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Which means pretty much Planned Parenthood. So
Yeah.
in a pandemic, when people's broke as shit, Esau has millions of dollars that he's given to pretty much allow the nigga woman
To kill them babies.
kill babies.
To kill all them
COVID
COVID babies.
COVID babies?
And they were saying a lot of the people that's in charge of Planned Parenthood are, in bed and side by side with politicians. So the politicians ain't gonna do nothing but sending money to some offshore account. So the money going to Planned Parenthood is going to the politicians, and the politicians is gonna wash that money, launder it, and
pass bills for Planned Parenthood to stay.
No, it's in their pocket. Well,
but that's what the money's for. That's that bribery. That's what that bribery's for.
Yeah, they call it
Lobbying.
Yep, lobbying.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's called lobbyists. If you invest into a politician, you're a lobbyist for that person.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever put money into Obama's campaign, his campaign for his presidency, they lobby for him. So when you lobby for somebody, you want them to have your best interest, which they'll pass bills for you. Like the two brothers from Florida that run the sugar cane or sugar industry. One's a Democrat, one's a Republican. You know what I'm saying? So they both push the same agenda, but they just go for different sides.
Mm-hmm.
And they both put money into whoever's winning whatever side. It's
Yeah,
shit's
the
weird.
Koch brothers.
Coach? I forget what the name.
Coca-Cola brothers?
No, the sugar.
Oh.
Sugar, the cats who run all the sugar.
Can I put something in on that? And this is just some information I just come across. Is that with a lot of this information as far as where this money's gonna go this way, where that money's gonna go that way. Something that's been new in my revelation is that they are using the whole thing in the same stimulus as far as these politicians, as far as their fuck man. The thought was just there and it's been slipping me. I've been trying to tiptoe around the fact that it's been slipping me. It was there until I got
Let me read it.
Read that. It's gonna come back to me. I apologize, brothers, for wasting time.
It's all good. This is a definition for lobbyists. It says it's a noun. A person who takes part in an organized attempt to influence legislators.
There you go. Yeah. Hey, that says it even better than I said it. 'Cause it's straight to the point.
Man, what's funny too is with that Planned Parenting or that Planned Parenthood, Bill Gates' family is the one that founded and started that shit.
Margaret Sanger.
Yep.
And when she used to have her little rallies
Mm-hmm.
with the Ku Klux Klan and
yeah.
all the top notch politicians and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what we are, politicians. The rulers of this world were all taking heed to what she had to say about you Negroes, Latinos, Native, and Seminoles being inferior and shouldn't be able to produce because you guys are useless eaters. That's what the bitch calls you.
It did come back to me, Salakia again for wasting time earlier. But so they're talking about all this. They're raising money for this. They're raising money for that. They're sending money over for this. They're sending money over that. These trillions of dollars of bills that they're putting forward, and they're telling you that it's going to be your children. It's going to be the next generation that's going to have to pay that back, just as much as our generation right now is paying for whatever it was that for our parents and the bullshit legislations that they put into. Hey, they're talking about now. America's already how many trillions of dollars in debt?
20-something, 30-something.
Now they're talking about adding on more and more and more for. So there should be more of an incentive for anybody that has kids or plans on having kids in this type of society, which we know this society don't got much to run on. But like realistically, their plan is just to pass it down to where it's just more and more debt on the younger generation, to where that younger generation is going to be even more infuriated as the millennials are right now, understanding their crisis that they're in.
It makes it more dependent on Esau as well.
Yep, and that's exactly the point. Is that it becomes more and more dependent on the one that gives out these handouts. Everybody has to become more dependent on these handouts. You got to be more dependent on the government feeding you because you can't feed yourself, and they're telling you can't feed yourself, and they're making more of an example on how you can't feed yourself.
27 trillion.
$27 trillion in debt right now. At this moment, right now, February the 25th of 2021, $27 trillion in debt.
Hey, and I don't want to be too long because I know brothers got scriptures, but just to land back on that point, I was trying to look for it, what the brother sent out about the Fed shutting down and them losing how many trillions? was it, bro?
Daily, the U.S. Fed trades 3 trillion between banks.
Now,
So
what the brother was just saying, or how they're allocating funds for the stimulus package, so to speak, to plan parenting, which, like the brother brought out, is pretty much going to abortions. You know, it's going to everything against pretty much
Parenting.
Israel. You
Yep,
know,
yep.
that's who it's really against. It's against us.
Yep.
You know, so you got them talking about they're losing all this money, but they're talking about giving handouts to people. So where the hell are they getting this money from? You know, and then on top of that, they're saying the dollar is losing value. You got all these countries leaving the dollar, okay, to back up their currency with other commodities and doing business with each other. So anybody can see that everything is leading to the digital system, which is the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. You know, because that's the end all be all what Esau is trying to come in with. Okay, so hey, all these camps, man, these other camps out here that's telling their congregation the mark of the beast is Christianity, is sleeping with white women, is all this other BS. All right, when this chip comes out, they're gonna come to you and your congregation is gonna come to you and ask you these questions because we're right here on the doorstep of Esau's whole digital beast system, man. All right, the mark of the beast. You know.
yeah.
Y'all got it, bro.
Somebody hold Ecclesiastes 12 as well.
Can I read this precept real quick, based off of what Anwar just said?
Yeah.
Anwar, based off of your closing statement, based off of your very closing statement that you just made, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 33, verse 33. And when this comes to pass, lo, I'm sorry, Ezekiel. Ezekiel 33. Salakia. It's the water, brother. It's the water. Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 33. All right, based off of your remarks there, Anwar. It says, and when this comes to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet have been among them.
That's right.
Because we hey, Great Millstone, here at Great Millstone, starting with the apostles, the elders, you know, working its way down the ranks, we push this here RFID chip as being the mark of the beast, man.
That's right.